Hi, my name is Nicole Naditz, and this is the setup video for Claire Levine and her robot. This is a game for French students who have at least intermediate mid proficiency in French. So one of the first things you'll have to do is make sure you have a computer set up with projection capability so that you can show the opening context. I also have some additional things in the Google Slides that give them some information about the game and my expectations for them. Looking around the room, you can see that I have the breakout box, I have a computer, or in this case a Chromebook set up, I have some things on the tables, I have things on the boards, so I'm going to take you through all those things now. Of course, I have the breakout box set up, and on this particular box there are only 4 locks: the key lock, the word lock, a 4-digit lock, and a directional lock. Inside the box are French signs that say "we did it" or "success," as well as something that is serving as a kill switch. That's actually what they're trying to get in order to save everything in this story. You'll need to have a Chromebook out or a laptop with a USB port on one of the tables or desks in your room because they're looking for a USB drive and they need something to plug that into. On another table, I have set up an optional portion of the game. So if you don't have an extra box with an extra lock, you do not need this portion. But I have an activity in French about life on Mars because this whole game is built around the science and technology theme. And the student activities that go with that large document actually have the answer to this 4-digit lock. Inside the box, there's a QR code that leads to a video about Marie Curie, which gives another answer to another lock that's on the BreakoutEDU box. And there's also the black light flashlight, which they will need in order to see the hidden message on this piece of paper. The hidden message on this piece of paper actually just says the name of a French competition for innovators and question marks. And I want them to look up the date for this year's competition because the date is the answer. The 29th of April is the answer to the pencil box. Inside the pencil box is the USB drive for the Chromebook. Now there are a couple other really important things in the room. First of all, I designed some clues using puzzles from the Discovery Channel puzzle site. And so, for example, the answer to this one tells them to go by the coffee pot because that's where the pencil box is. And this one tells them that they're looking for a small object that can store a lot of data and information because they need to find the USB drive, which is of course inside the pencil box. The hint cards are visible for them, and also I have this. Now this is a map to another teacher's classroom, but the arrows are also the answer to the directional lock. Normally, they would actually follow the map and go to the other teacher's classroom where they will find this physics experiment set up, along with the directions for how to complete the experiment and a student activity. The answer to the student activity is actually one of the answers they need for the locks. It's the answer to the word lock, in fact. Finally, they are told at one point they receive a message when they do a Google form. The bounce back gives them a message that says to look on top of the DVD player because that is where I've hid the keys to the key lock. And that is how you set up Claire Levine and her robot.